N BIREN SINGH over there taking oath as the Chief Minister of Manipur at the Raj Bhavan in Imphal.
Hi, today we're going to talk about Nongthombam Biren Singh. Who is Nongthombam Biren Singh? Nongthombam Biren Singh is the current Chief Minister of Manipur. So we'll talk about how he became the Chief Minister, where was he before he became Chief Minister, what was his profession, his family, his wealth, his controversies, his achievements, and everything about him today. So his educational qualification is Master of Arts from Manipur University. Before he ventured into politics, was serving in Border Security Forces (BSF) as football player. So he was a football player in Border Security Forces. So after some time, he quit the Border Security Forces and took up journalism as a profession, and he founded a local dairy called Lhukhosei Zou, which is still in circulation till this day. In 2002, he joined a political party known as Democratic Revolutionary People's Party (DRPP) of Manipur. So, and this party later in 2003 merged with Congress, right? In 2003, he was appointed as Minister of State for Vigilance and later become Youth Affairs and Sports Minister. In 2007 and 2012, though he won election again from Haingang constituency, he couldn't get any ministerial portfolio. It was reportedly said that this was due to the fact that he was not in favor of the then Chief Minister, Mr. Ibobi Singh, and later they become quite rivalries. So Biren presently live in Haingang, which is around a kilometer away from the Koirengay Bazaar. So if you travel from Imphal to Dimapur, you'll find his house on the left side of the road, just by the side of the road, just before reaching Koirengay Bazaar. First, he joined Democratic Revolutionary People's Party (DRPP), and later he joined Congress. And in 2016, he joined the Bharatiya Janata Party, the BJP, and obviously became the 12th Chief Minister of Manipur.
N BIREN SINGH over there taking oath as the Chief Minister of Manipur at the Raj Bhavan.
So before we talk about his achievements, let us talk about some of his controversies. So even before becoming the chief minister, Biren ran into a big controversy pertaining to one of his sons, Mr. Ajay Singh. Ajay Singh reportedly shot a man dead on the Imphal Airport Road. On March 20, 2011, Biren's son, Mr. Ajay Singh, shot one person, an 18-year-old boy called Iram Roser, on the Imphal Airport Road. Probably it was said that this was due to the fact that Biren's son was traveling in front of the deceased car, and he was not willing to give the site or way to the deceased car. So some scuffles occurred, and Biren's son shot him in cold blood.
This masked man is not a petty criminal, but Manipur Chief Minister Biren Singh's son, who's accused of murdering a 21-year-old Irom Roger in a fit of rage. And now, after covering a distance of over 2,700 kilometers from Manipur, Irom Roger's worried parents reached Delhi to tell the Prime Minister's office that they are being hounded and intimidated by the Manipur police.
Police vehicle is there. I'm very afraid. They didn't anything to me but I'm very upset.
So this controversies drag on. Even CBI was called in, and CBI finally sentenced Mr. Ajay Singh, Biren's son, to 5 years imprisonment. Right. So obviously his son Ajay Singh was incarcerated, and right after 4 to 5 days he became the chief minister of Manipur. A bail application was filed in the High Court, and the parents of the deceased, parents of Mr. Iram Roger, challenged the decision in the Supreme Court through one social activist, Binalakshmi Napram. Another controversy is pertaining to Biren Singh is that he is quite authoritative, as claimed by some of the BJP MLA, and it's quite evident in the fact that right after they become the BJP government was formed, after 2 years or so, a rivalry camp started mounting up, going to Delhi, traveling to Delhi, challenging the leadership of Biren, saying that Biren was too authoritative, too iron-fisted. It was not able to accommodate the wishes and aspirations of the vast majority of the MLA. So it's a political game, right? So rivalries and challenging of a chief ministerial post is quite common, right? Whether Biren is authoritative or not is a big question, right? Let's talk about some of his achievements. One of his greatest achievements would be the call for go to the hills, Ching the Chatlu, which later culminated into the slogan go to the village, Kungang the Chatlu, right? Go to village was quite a big achievement for Mr. Biren, because from the go to village, the scheme or go to village programs, many benefits, many village people, many people living far-flung areas of the state got lots of benefits, like LPG cylinder, like various government schemes like health card, and this and that. Many profits, right? People were not aware of many government schemes. So due to the coming of these go to village schemes, I think many people benefited. Even I personally feel that the greatest achievement of Mr. Biren Singh would be the go to village, right? So even I had conversation with many people from different villages, and they say that go to village scheme, though it's not perfect in entirety, so we cannot deny the fact that go to village scheme is probably a very pioneering step, and a very positive step toward the progress of development in the state. And many people still love Biren for this very scheme of go to village. And on the other hand, another joke coming up from go to hills, which later become go to village, and later they say that the go to hills and go to village has turned into go to Delhi, because many BJP MLAs started going to Delhi for wanting to change Mr. Biren Singh, right? That's a joke doing around in the state, right? Go to Delhi, right? Another, I should say, achievement or something is the mushrooming of many festivals in the state. The first one being Siroi Festival. Yeah, the Sangay Festival was has been there probably. So Siroi Festival came up. Then we have Siroi Festival basically in Ukrul. Then Ginger Festival in Parzol district, then Pineapple Festival, then we have Cherry Blossom Festival, then Singju Festival, imagine that, Singju Festival, then we have Kwatha Festival, and what else, lots of festivals coming up, so many festivals, and in most of the cases Mr. Biren Singh seems to be going, and lots of, indeed, a land of festival we have become again. And another big controversy is pertaining to his wives. Wife or wives? How many wives Biren Singh has? It's a big question, right? According to the official data, Biren Singh has only one legally wedded wife. But the rumors around is that he has more than one wife. Probably the problem came up from a police officer by the name Brinda. She openly challenged Mr. Biren Singh and stated clearly in writing that Biren Singh has another wife, and the name of the wife was clearly stated in the paper, saying that his wife was bullying and forcing her, claiming that his wife, probably the unofficial wife, was causing a hindrance to her functioning, causing a hindrance to her official duty, claims Mrs. Brinda, right, in writing. So this is not me saying, but I'm talking about Mrs. Brinda openly challenging Mr. Biren, saying that Biren Singh wife, not the official wife but unofficial wives, is harassing her. So we're not sure whether Biren Singh has more than one wife, but officially I'm saying that Biren has only one wife, and unofficially how many wives Biren Singh has is a big question. We don't know about it. We can't say about it because in the official data only one wife by the name Hiyainu is recorded, right? So whether Biren has two wives or one wife, time will tell. And that is a big controversy. People are talking. We heard rumors about his wives as well. According to the 2015 and 16 income tax, Mr. Biren Singh total income is around 4 lakhs, right? 4 lakhs according to 2015 and 16 income tax filing, right? So, and he has one Bolero car, gold worth 60,000 worth of gold, 3 firearms, and gross total movable property of around 18 lakhs, and land market value is around 32 lakhs, and building value is around 24 lakhs 70,000. That's his property according to the official data. So these are some of the facts about Biren Singh. And if you know more facts about him, you may drop in the comment box. So if you're first time watching this video and my channel, I urge you to kindly subscribe my channel. Whether you like it or not, please subscribe, like and share.